name is Christina Porter, and I'm presenting an argument on same-sex marriage. Imagine someone you really care about, like a child, parent, or friend. What if they got in a serious accident one day? What if, on that day, you rushed to the hospital to see them and the nurses told you that you weren't allowed to see them? This is a problem faced by many homosexual couples. Why? Because same-sex couples are not legally recognized as married in 44 of the 50 states. Because of this, homosexuals can be removed from their partner's room in the hospital at the request of the family. Also, homosexuals cannot make medical decisions for their partners in an emergency, no matter how long they have been together. This is just one of the many issues same-sex couples face because same-sex marriage is not legalized in most of the states. I personally believe that all people are worthy of basic rights, including the right to housing, jobs, public accommodation, and marriage. I believe that to withhold any of these basic rights from a person because of their sexuality would be unethical. For people who want to fully understand this situation, it is important to first look at the statistics involving same-sex couples, which can be difficult because many of these couples keep their sexual orientation hidden in order to avoid harassment. In 2010, there were approximately 777,000 same-sex couples living in the United States. This is a 20% increase in the number of couples compared to the population in 2005. Approximately 9 million children are raised by gay or lesbian parents, and approximately 65,000 adopted children are living with gay or lesbian parents. This is 4% of all adopted children in the United States. These increasing numbers demonstrate the need for acceptance and fairness for all same-sex couples. The big question is, why do people oppose same-sex marriage? There are numerous arguments against same-sex marriage. One of the most widely used arguments against this marriage is that marriage is an institution meant to be between a man and a woman. This argument tends to come from people of a religious background who believe that same-sex marriage contradicts God's purpose for marriage, which is procreation. Those who disagree with this argument question why God would create people to love others of the same sex if he believed it to be morally wrong. They also question, if homosexuals cannot marry because they cannot procreate, then why can infertile couples or women who have reached menopause still marry? Another common argument opposing homosexual relationships is that they create a bad environment for raising children. Scientific testing shows that children raised by gay and lesbian couples are just as healthy as children raised by heterosexual couples, proving that a healthy environment for a child does not depend on whether they were raised by homosexual or heterosexual parents, but by how much love and attention they were given. I believe that one way to lower opposition is to first stop viewing homosexual relationships as a social experiment. Same-sex marriage has been legally recognized in Denmark since 1989 and has proven to be successful. Though it was greatly opposed in the beginning, 89% of clergymen now admit that legalizing same-sex marriage was overall good and beneficial for their people. The positive benefits of legalizing same-sex marriage include a reduction in suicide along with reductions in sexually transmitted diseases, promiscuity, and infidelity in gays. In conclusion, I believe that all people are deserving of equal rights until they act in a way making them unworthy of these rights. Just by living a life of homosexuality does not condemn someone of being unworthy of these basic rights. A lack of knowledge and tolerance is the issue. If we all keep an open mind and encourage others to do the same, it would be a simple start to help fight these issues. Also, educating people more on the statistics concerning the homosexual population, along with the example that Denmark has set, will also help to control this misunderstanding. The battle against the lack of knowledge and tolerance will not be easy, but if we are persistent, changes can be made. All of this information and statistics were presented from Scott Bidstrup's article in 2011, Gay Marriage, The Arguments and the Motives, Raymond Johnson's article from 2011, Same-Sex Couples in the United States, and Rita Webb's article from 2011, An Overview of Same-Sex Marriage in the United States. Thank you for your time.